Chapter 18, The Setup. The echo of sirens still rang in Brian's skull. They weren't outside his window, not anymore. Just ghost sounds lingering from somewhere deep in the marrow of his mind. He could almost see the flash of blue and red through the fog of memory, reflecting off the lawyer's pale skin like twisted Christmas lights. Davy had found the scene exactly as planned. Every detail, every grotesque message written in blood, every piece of bait. Brian sat in the dark, the glow of a single lamp trembling through whiskey-scented air. The old couch groaned beneath him like it had grown tired of carrying his sins. His fingers wrapped around a glass of scotch, amber liquid swirling like molten guilt. Each swallow burned hotter, like swallowing down the voice that was pacing inside his head. Mr. B, he was there, not in the shadows, but inside them. His voice had the slick charm of a snake with a smile. "Beautiful work, partner," Mr. B whispered, low and gleeful. Davy's face, I wish you could have seen it. That man's soul damn near crawled out of his badge. Brian stared at the wall where the mirror hung crookedly. His reflection didn't match him anymore. It smiled when he didn't. It breathed slower, smoother, hungrier. "Don't start," Brian muttered, rubbing his temples. "We did what we had to." "We?" Mr. B laughed, sharp and amused. "You mean you did the dirty work, and I made it art?" Brian gritted his teeth. "We make Davy think he's winning. That's the plan, nothing else." The voice slithered around his skull like smoke. "Oh, I know the plan, Bree. I helped you write it, remember? A nice little goose chase for our noble detective breadcrumbs dipped in blood. You're finally playing the game the way it should be played." The reflection grinned wider, too wide, teeth like piano keys and a cracked grin. Brian looked down at his hands. They were shaking again. The scotch trembled in the glass. He exhaled, slow and ragged. The apartment of lies. Yolanda's text still sat on his phone. "He's there every Wednesday night. Alone? Penthouse 6A. Same girl every time. No cameras." Brian could still hear her voice in that message, whispering, a little breathless, maybe even afraid. He'd met her once in the back of a diner that smelled like burnt coffee and cheap lies. She'd worn oversized sunglasses and a trembling smile. "You didn't hear this from me, okay? If anyone asks—" "They won't," Brian had promised. "You'll be fine." He wasn't so sure now. Mr. B's laugh bubbled up in his chest. "Oh, Yolanda, sweet little tattletale. She'll sleep better tonight knowing she's helped clean up corruption, won't she?" Brian slammed the glass down hard enough to rattle the table. "Enough." "Touchy," Mr. B purred. "Don't get soft on me, Brian. You know what softness leads to. Tears, guilt, maybe even repentance. And we don't want that, do we?" Brian stood up, pacing. The floorboards creaked beneath his bare feet. His reflection followed him like a shadow trying to break loose. He knew what came next. He had already mapped every inch of that secret apartment. The dim lights, the crimson bedsheets, the cheap perfume that never fully masked the scent of sin. It wasn't just a place for pleasure, it was a stage. And tomorrow night it would host the next act of their story. The game. "Here's how it goes," Brian said aloud, steadying his voice. "We let Davy find things. Enough to make him think he's close. He'll believe he's connecting dots, but all he's doing is walking the path we built for him." Mr. B appeared in the mirror now, clearer than ever, his hair slicked back, grin sharp as glass. "A scavenger hunt through hell. I love it." Brian tried to ignore the thrill crawling under his skin. "We leave a signature, not just blood, meaning, symbolism." Mr. B cocked his head. "Oh, tell me, Picasso of pain, what's your message this time?" Brian turned, staring into the mirror, speaking as if confessing to himself. "The justice system feeds on the weak, so we feed on them in return. Every crime scene, every corpse is a mirror, a reflection of their corruption." Mr. B gave a slow clap. "Poetic, bloody, symmetrical. I'm so proud." "Don't," Brian said, voice low, trembling. "Don't make this something it's not." "Oh, Brian," Mr. B said softly, stepping closer, his reflection's breath fogging the glass, though Brian stood still. You keep pretending you're just buying time, but every time we kill, you feel it too, don't you? That release, that rush, that justice. Brian's eyes filled with heat, his voice a cracked whisper. No, I feel sick. Same thing. Tomorrow. He poured another drink. The bottle was nearly empty now, like the line between him and Mr. B. Mr. B's voice was a hum in his ear, rhythmic, hypnotic. So, my dear partner in crime, when do we begin? Brian lifted the glass to his lips, eyes locked on the reflection that now smiled with both his mouth and Mr. B's. Tomorrow. Perfect, Mr. B whispered, his grin stretching unnaturally wide. Tomorrow, the world learns our language. The reflection raised its own glass in perfect sync, toasting him, and for the briefest second, Brian thought he saw two hands clink the same glass, one his, one not. Then the light flickered, and the mirror smiled long after Brian turned away.